Miss Sebastian, and we're going to look at ratios of similar figures. Write the following ratio in simplest form. 27 minutes over 36 minutes. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put the first thing I mentioned, 27 minutes over 36 minutes. Now we're going to see what can go into both 27 and 36 evenly. And I know that both of these are divisible by 9. So I can simplify by dividing the top by 9 and dividing the bottom by 9. So 27 divided by 9 gives me 3. 36 divided by 9 gives me 4. So this ratio in simplest form is 3 minutes to 4 minutes. Marie saved $45. On Wednesday, she spent 7 of her savings. What ratio represents the portion of her total savings that she still has left? So we need to put the portion she has over the total that she had. So we know the total that she had was $45. And we need to know the portion that she still has left. Well, she spent $7, so I can come over here and do 45 minus 7, and that's 38. I can't simplify 38 over 45, so I'm just going to leave it. And that would be my ratio. The price of 8 7/10 ounces of crackers is $2.57. What is the unit price? So the unit price is the price per, always means divide, ounce. So I'm going to take the price they gave us and put it over the ounces they gave us. So price over ounces. And I'm going to take my handy dandy calculator to simplify. If it was a little cleaner division, you could do it on paper. You could do this one on paper. Okay, but you can also use your calculator. Just type in 2.57 divided by 8.7. And you get 0.295. Yeah, 295. And that's money, so it would round up to 30 cents per ounce. Because you simplified it down to 1. You could have also set this up as a proportion. 257 over 8.7 equals the price over 1 ounce. Cross multiplied, so 2.7 times 1, 2.57 times 1 is 2.57, and 8.7 times question mark, then divide by. Jonah needs to purchase 30 juice packs for his class. While shopping, Jonah discovers the following prices for the juice packs. Which offer represents the best unit price? So we're going to find the price per pack. So we're going to say 3.65 divided by 15. On this next one, 1.90 divided by, there's 5 packs. 580 divided by 20 packs. And then the last one, 2.90 divided by 10 packs. So we can go through and do each of these divisions. So the first is 3.65 divided by 15. And it comes out to, each one is 0.243. The next one is $1.90 divided by 5. Those are each 38 cents. Then you've got $5.80 divided by 20. Those are 29 cents each. And then the last one, $2.90 divided by 10, is also 29 cents each. So which one offers the best unit price? Solve the proportion. Where necessary, round to the nearest hundred. So we're going to cross multiply. Okay, 2 times x plus 4 equals 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. So I'm going to distribute this 2. I'm going to hand it to the x and hand it to the 4. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 4 is 8. Now, that 8 is being added. I need to get rid of it, so I'm going to subtract from the left. If I do it to the left, I have to do it to the right. Forms a 0 pair on the left, and I'm just left with 2x. 30 minus 8 is 22. Then I have the 2 that's being multiplied by the x. So I'm going to undo that. The opposite of multiply is divide. So I divide both sides by 2, and I'm left with x equals 11. A dozen apples cost $2.75. At this rate, how much would 9 apples cost? So the price per apple, that's 12. And we want to know the price per 9 apples. So we're going to cross multiply. We're going to multiply 275 by 9. So 275 times 9 gives us $24.75. And that's 12 times the question mark. You could also have a variable in there, that's fine. We need to get rid of the multiplying by 12, so the opposite is to divide by 12. When I do that, I need to round to the nearest cent. So 24.75 divided by 12 gives me. Use cross products to determine which of the following pairs of ratios cannot form a proportion. So when we do these ratios and we cross multiply, this one, 1 times 9 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So that is a proportion. So this one is not an answer because we're looking for cannot. Okay. Let's see, 3 times 4, that's 12. 2 times 9 is 18. That is not a proportion. Okay, then we've got 3 times 4, that's 12. 2 times 6, that's 12. So that is a proportion. And then last, 1 times 6 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. So that is also a proportion. So the only one that cannot form a proportion is 2/3 and 4/9. Solve the following proportion. 4 over 13 equals 17 over x. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross multiply. 13 times 17 equals 4 times x. So 13 times 17 is 221. Then we're going to get the 4 away from the x because it's being multiplied. To undo it, we're going to divide. When I divide on the right, They cancel out. But what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So 221 divided by 4. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF are similar. Find the values of x and y. So I am looking here, and I see a proportion I can make. And I'm just going to put triangle ABC on the top. So I see that value is 12, and I'm putting triangle DEF on the bottom. And that value is 4. So that's part of my proportion. Now I'm looking for x. I'm going to do that. Since that's on the small triangle, it goes on the bottom. And the corresponding side, or the matching side to that x, is this 21. So I'm going to put it up there. Now I'm going to cross multiply. So I've got 4 times 21 equals 12 times x. So 4 times 21 is 84. Then I've got 12 times x. I need to undo that. So I'm going to divide both sides by 12. 84 divided by 12 gives me 7. So now I have the x value. So I'm going to set up another one for the y value. So the y value is over here. It's on the big triangle, so I'm going to put it on the top. And its side that it matches with is that 6. So now I can cross multiply again. 12 times 6 equals 4 times y. So 12 times 6 is 72. Then I need the 4 away from the y because it's being multiplied. I need to divide to get rid of it. Four goes into 72 18 times. So I've now found the values of x and y. The scale factor for two similar rectangles is 4. If the area of the smaller rectangle is 9 meters squared, what is the area of the larger rectangle? Well, it's kind of hard for me to picture this unless I kind of give myself an idea of what this would look like. And the thing that I can come up with for 9 would be 3 times 3. That's just kind of what I thought of. Now, if the scale factor is 4, that means I'm going to multiply each side by 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. So now I can see what the area is by multiplying that out. 12 times 12 is 144. Now, how could I figure that out without drawing a picture? So I've got 9 meters, and I'm going to multiply it by a scale factor of 4. But because we are dealing with area, and these meters are squared, you have to multiply it by the scale factor, because it scales the side of the building, and it also scales the other side. So you're multiplying by 4 times 4. If this was volume, you'd multiply by another 4. So 9 times 4 times 4 does still give us that 144. If you cannot figure this out just by thinking through like this,